be showing you how to make berry oat bars. Blackberries are out. What? It's not August, it's not September. I know, it's July, but it's been so hot lately. They are out in abundance. Go and grab some. It's completely free. Go and find some blackberry bushes, get picking, and get creating. There are so many things you can do with blackberries other than just jam. So get excited and go and pick some blackberries. Today I'm going to show you a really easy recipe that you can make. So without any further ado, let's get started. Ingredients for this recipe are 2 cups of almond meal, which is basically ground almonds, or if you've got almonds then you can just grind them up. 2 cups of oat flour, which again, oat flour is just ground up oats. So any kind of oats you've got, grind them up. Now, just a quick word on oats. I get lots of people asking me, are oats gluten-free? Can I have them? What does it mean by gluten-free oats and non-gluten-free oats? So oats have a protein in them which can irritate and cause problems with celiac sufferers. So if you are celiac, I would say avoid oats because there's a protein in them called avenin, which has been shown to cause inflammation and irritate the gut. So if you are having issues with oats and you're celiac and you can't work out why, it is probably because of that protein in there. So just avoid them. You can swap in for quinoa flakes, nice and healthy, or millet flakes. There's a whole bunch of other options out there for you. But if you just got like a gluten sensitivity or intolerance and you can handle oats, then go for the gluten-free option because it's just to do with cross-contamination. So it means they haven't been grown or processed with barley, wheat or rye. Hope that's cleared that up. Might confuse you a little bit more, but anyway, let's move on. 2 teaspoons of chia seeds, 12 ounces of berries. Now obviously because blackberries are out in season, they're ready to be picked. I've gone for blackberries. You can use any kind of berry. There's loads out there. Half a cup of maple syrup, half a cup of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of almond butter, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now I go for Himalayan pink salt. Don't go for table salt. Not very nice stuff in there, yucky stuff. Just go for good quality sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, and you'll be fine. So that's all the ingredients you're gonna need. Let's get creating. Let's get recipe making. So first of all, you want to grab your berries, 2 teaspoons of chia seeds. I've also got a little squeeze of lemon and half a tablespoon of maple syrup. Mash up the berries in a bowl with the chia seeds, the maple syrup, lemon juice, and leave them aside first of all. So let's do that. So get mushing and smushing those blackberries, and you want to create sort of a smushy smush. You know what I mean? Like them in there, smushed. Not like a complete liquid. You can have a few lumps and bumps in there. We don't mind a few lumps and bumps. So next up, what you want to do is get your oven on. You want to get that preheated to about 180 degrees. Fan. Get lining some baking dishes. Now size-wise, I want 2 little ones. Adjust accordingly. So now what I'm going to do is grab a bowl and pop in the oats. Basically all the ingredients. Yes, everything else is left. Give it a nice mix round. You want to create a nice dough. Now the reason why I've chosen blackberries today is because they are super duper high in vitamin C. Yeah, they are. They're high in vitamin C, they've got insoluble and soluble fibre, and they're packed with vitamin K as well. So they are great, basically. And it's much better to eat them fresh and natural. So you want to mix it around till you get a sort of dough. And then you want to take about half of this mixture and create a crust, a bottom layer crust in the baking dish. So you want to lay it down, squash it down so it's nice, compact and tight. So that's going to make the bottom layer of your oat bars. And then you want to just smush down. Create a nice smush. Use the word smush too much today. It's looking like squash sand, wet sand. Just use the back of a spoon, use your hands, use your bum, whatever you want to do to squash this down. Whatever takes your fancy. Just apply some weight to squash that down. You want to make sure the whole of the bottom is filled, not your bottom of the tray, not your bottom, don't fill your bottom with this. So I'm just squishing this out still, taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Thought it was going to be a case of just squash it in there, bishty boshty bashty. Not the case, but hey, you live and you learn, don't you? So there we go, nicely squashed down, a nice layer for you. And there's still a bit left, so do make sure you keep that aside. That's going to go on top. So basically what we're going to do is we've got this lovely layer here, then that's going to go in the oven for 10 minutes. Then we're going to pop some of that lovely blackberry sauce on there. Then, on top of that, is where this guy's going to go. We're going to crumble it up so it creates a nice crumbly, oaty, juicy, chewy bar that's going to be sensational for your taste buds. So this is going to go in the oven now. 10 minutes in the oven, keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't burn. Let's do it. So after 10 minutes is up, you want to get that out of the oven, stick it on a cooling tray and let it cool down. Funny enough, I feel like I'm a bake-off doing this, that's what they do, isn't it? I think it helps cool it down. And whilst that's cooling down, it's a good opportunity to get the topping ready. So the half of the dough that we had before, that was left over, am I confusing you? I'm confused, is now ready to be used. So you want to crumble it up, sort of make breadcrumbs with it, get it between your fingers, give it that little crumbly fun, and I promise you, one of the most satisfying things ever. Just a lovely feeling, and you want to get little bits like that, little lumps. It's just great. It's great fun. Would happily do this all day. So once that's all crumbled up and looking lovely and feeling lovely, you want to get your berry mixture, pour that out. You don't need to use all of it. There's quite a lot there. So spread it out. Nice. And then, this is where this guy comes in. And then you want to just grab a handful and just sprinkle it on top. And that's satisfying too. Don't know why, but it is. It looks great. I'm excited to eat this. So there we go, nicely spread out. Ta-da! And that is ready to go in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Again, keep an eye on it. Keep peeking through to check on it. Check it's not burning. Check it's not cooked. You know. So into the oven, that's gonna go. So it's out of the oven now, and it's looking lovely. I wish you could smell it. It smells divine. So it's gonna look a bit like this, a little bit like a crumble. And we'll leave that to cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then after that, I'm gonna slice it up into bar shapes, and I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea, sit out in the garden, and stuff my face. And I think you should too. So I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe video, and I hope you have a wonderful summer. There's lots more recipes to come, lots of summer recipes coming your way very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Hello. Hello. I wasn't prepared. Hello. Really prepared. So this lovely due to the hot weather we've been having recently, when I say hot 3 times, they have hardly any ingredients, and they contain ingredients that are nice. I keep saying everything's easy, and I think everything in So go and pick some blackberries now if they're out. If they're not ripe, then don't pick them. That's obvious. Cool on me. Doing really like this. Really excelling in this video today. And that's kind of it really. But they're nice.